let's do better, please, y'all. The Houston Hair Galleria, that whole situation was a hot ghetto mess. I can't take it. I saw the clips on my TikTok. You know, when I see what's going on TikTok, I gotta come and talk about it on YouTube. Girl, when the news is on the news, that's just how chaotic it was. It gave Black Friday. But it also gave, y'all remember I did that video, or maybe not, about that Body by Raven girl in New York, how she had like some sort of pop-up shop. It wasn't as bad, the Body by Raven, like this grand opening at this hair gallery in Houston. So this social media influencer, celebrity hairstylist Jonathan Wright, who has I think 2 million followers on his social media platform, opened up a hair store in Houston, and at the grand opening he was giving away free wigs and free bundles, discount hair products and everything, right?
Tomorrow, the grand opening. The ribbon cutting is at 8 a.m. Come on, follow me. Y'all already see all the wigs, but stay tuned. Y'all see all these gifts? We got 400 bundles we giving away. It ain't ending. When I say 400 bundles, everybody get a bundle. You get a bundle. All these gifts, I'm giving them away to all my friends. So y'all better be here at 8 a.m. I'm not playing. Keep following me. Come on. Y'all see it.
And so the girlies were outside. And when I say the girlies were outside, the girlies were out camping the day before. They said like over 500 people were outside camping. What?
Child, so how about I woke my stupid ass up this morning at 3:30 in the damn morning to come to Hair Galleria Beauty's North Campus's grand opening or whatever. They were supposed to be having some amazing sales, like super excited. This is what the line looked like at 4 a.m. It was a lot of fucking people. Some people got here at 8 o'clock last night to wait online. People was so serious. I know I was part of the first 200. I know I was. There was not 200 people in line when I got here. But because of the disorganization of Hair Galleria Beauty, they was letting anybody in. Like, they was just letting people bum rush the place. They was letting people cut. They was letting whatever happen. Here come Jonathan throwing wigs out the thing. He's not throwing no money, but he was throwing wigs. So people left the lines to go bum rush his car, and then they tried to bum rush their way back into the line. And it's like, bro, if you move your, what do they say? You move your feet, you lose your fucking seat. Ain't no way you finna leave this line for some free shit to think you can hop back in the line for more free shit. No, you greedy bitch. Like, move. You moved already. Keep it pushing. Anyways, so because they didn't have any security or no one to run the lines or no one to do anything like that, that's what it was. It was just a bottleneck. They kept on saying some lady baby got punched or baby got maced. If that happened, it was because of another customer, not HPD's. But because of that and all the bum rushing and all the disorganization and just, it was just so much, HPD came and shut them down. So they're like, go home. So we're walking out to the back, and I'm like walking with the officer, and I'm like, is it done? And he's like, yeah, technically they're done because they didn't get a permit in order to run the event. Like, they're open, they're fine to be open, but they can't have a bunch of people like doing this, that, and the third. They can't do that. So we're all looking like, okay. But he was like, they can't have an event, but they can open up as a beauty supply store. Like, they just have to let people come in and, like, you know, do their own thing. So I think that's why we're all kind of waiting here, because one, the sheriff told me that, and then two, after that, we went around to the back. So now we're in the back of the store, because that's where the people who was inside the store was coming out from. So now we in the back waiting. Jonathan came to the back and was like, oh, who's about to spend money? Because it's like a small group of like maybe 15 people. And he's like, who's about to spend money? I'm holding up my money. Everybody holding up their money. This girl reached in her bag. She pulled out like 10 racks. And it's like we all trying to spend money. We not here for the free stuff no more. We understand the free stuff is probably gone. We don't care. He's like, okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to see if I can let 5 of y'all in at a time and, you know, keep it pushing that way. Jonathan said that and never came back. That man never came back to the back to at least just say, hey, y'all, we can't do it. He know people wait in the back for you. And I know he has a lot going on today, but I forgot to put this in here. It wasn't just the fact that he didn't come back. It's the fact that he came out and let this I guess people knew her because they were like, juicy, but and she was very sweet, so I'm not saying this in no disrespectful way, but don't nobody know. I was asking everybody who that lady is. Don't nobody know who she really is. So he came out, let her in. She had like 2-3 people with her. He kept on letting people in that he wanted to, but you got people out here has been out here since 4 o'clock, and you can't even come outside to say, yo, we can't do this. That's why I was annoyed with him, because honestly, truthfully, unfortunately, he was a part of the disorganization. He came in, and that started one thing. He went into the store, came back out throwing wigs, so people was was bum rushing that, and then it was just so disorganized. And I don't understand how y'all got here when this is your second store. Understandable when it's your first, but very confusing when it's your second. So as of right now, Hair Galleria Beauty on the north side has 0 stars. They keep on saying come back tomorrow. I don't know why I would do that when y'all don't even have your organization together. And plus, what am I gonna... I'm gonna come back tomorrow again at 4 o'clock or whatever, and what? I might be one of the first 200, but I don't know if I'm gonna be one of the first 200 because y'all don't... So, yeah, y'all. It's a bust. Keep on going to the one on the south side because I don't know what the hell is going on up here on the north. But yeah, I'll see y'all on the next one, and I'll let you know if I do end up getting in. Bye. Child, so I just went and checked on the dough. Hold on, let me go take a little video. Child, it's even worse than I fucking thought. I don't even think they got their permits to be open.
Crazy. That's crazy. Why would you do that?
Okay, y'all. So I don't think they're gonna be open tomorrow. Just speaking from someone who has gone through Houston's... I had a shop out here in Houston. I know exactly what you need to do. Baby, they closed. They closed. There was Mason people and disorganized, Jonathan throwing out wigs, people trying to push his car over, girl. They closed. They closed. Yeah, so it says occupancy on the door, and the sheriff was like, oh, they just need a permit. They just need a permit. They can get it today. No, you can't. You cannot get a city ordinance occupancy permit in one day. Absolutely not, especially not on a Friday. Yeah, so they're cooked.
People out at 10 o'clock at night, 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 in the morning with their babies and bonnets on. Babies, bonnets, house shoes, pajamas, all of that for some free hair. Please let the shackles of bundles release you if you are out at 10 o'clock at night, 5 o'clock in the morning, in a big old line, waiting for some free hair. Where are the priorities? Where are your priorities? You have a baby? You have little children with you? You have a child with you? Where are your priorities, sis? I'm not talking to the women who are in college and, you know, I understand, bro, college student, you trying to get it how you can, whatever. But you a mom and you got a child or children and you out here. I'm judging. Really, I'm judging everybody who's out there. And then so apparently, like, it got pepper sprayed. And so the fire marshals had to come because Jonathan did not have the permits that he needed to have obtained to even establish a business out there in Houston and have a brick and mortar out there. It was a mess. Like, people were fighting. People were like, he was like, you could see at some points he was like coming out of the crowd. I think they said like at 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. He was like tossing like free stuff to the people and they was going crazy. It's just like, this is embarrassing. Like, it reminds me of Black Friday about like of how, I mean, Americans, we like free stuff. We like discounted stuff because America is so daggone expensive. I get it. Whew. But where are our priorities? Like, it reminds me of that Black Friday. Black Friday is never going to be the same again with people like running into Sears and the mall and stuff like that, trying to get big screen TVs and whatever. Life will never be the same like that, but it's just kind of like, I thought we got past that though. And so now I was wrong, and I see these clips and stuff, and people telling story times, people being dehydrated. Someone said babies was almost dying because it's hot. That's the other thing. It is hot. And y'all are camping outside in your cars with your babies. Oh, where are the priorities? Like, this is so bad on so many levels. Like, it just is not a good look. I get it. People want their free stuff. They're probably, but then there were people who I heard came to spend money. But then it's just like, why are we waiting in this long line? Like, why are there hundreds and hundreds of people waiting in this long line? I just don't get it. Girl, maybe I just got older. Even if I was young and in college and didn't have it like that and wanted free stuff, I know I'm not doing it. No. It's just gonna have to miss me. I don't even go to, when there's a new restaurant or something new in my little small town, I don't even go to it because, babes, I'm not waiting in a long line. There's a new store that just opened up in my town called Swig, I guess. And I went to it, and the line was wrapped around the building. I said, oh no, we're going to turn back around and go somewhere else and get something to drink and eat and parlay. I'm not even waiting in my car, let alone am I waiting outside. This also reminds me of people when they used to wait for the new Jordans to drop and people would sleep outside in like New York and all those big places for like the new sneakers. No, ma'am. That's why I don't get it. And that's why I'm sitting at home judging, because, babes, it could never be me. Because I know how I am. Like the other day, I didn't even want to wait in line in my car. I'm not waiting those 20 minutes. I don't have that type of patience because I don't have that type of time. Because I got more important things to do. Whether that's sitting on camera talking to y'all or me laying in my bed getting rest or me enjoying time with my family or whatever I do. But I got something way better to do than to be out here in this line. So that's why I'm like, I'm sitting here judging. Because why we do this? Why do we as Americans do this? But girls, people, and now y'all on the news. Y'all on the news. Do better. Do better. Anyways, let me know what you guys' thoughts are on this Houston Hair Galleria chaos, because that's literally what it was. And God, please release the bundles, the shackles of the bundles that they have on my girlies. Please. The wigs. And someone made an interesting point about wigs. And there's like some good hair theory videos, and I may do a video on hair theory. But sis, I hope you got your bundles. I hope it was worth it. I hope the people got what they want. But I'm hearing people came with stacks and stacks of money ready to drop at Jonathan's store. And he was like, who ready to spend some money? And somebody pulled out 10 stacks. So, I don't know, y'all. Anyways, that's all I have for this video. I just wanted to come on here and talk about this Houston Hair Galleria mess with y'all. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.